Good afternoon. Before we start to study about an indication, we will understand the way an indication is agreed in a linguistic group. I have been asked about the reason why on a name is created in the biblical perspective. Allows us to name a subject or an object in the voice of the one. We are allowed to come up with an idea to call the subject or object that the one considers the role of the subject or object. This is the reason why we call a subject or an object with a name. As we are going to study about the English grammar, we can identify the difference between a name and a noun. A name is similar to a noun to indicate a subject or an object. The noun is applied a name is applied not for the classification of an indication, and a noun and a pronoun are applied to classify an indication. Identify a subject or an object without the physical existence. For example, we can think of a glue stick, and the glue stick is a name or a noun for an object. Jesus Christ comes up the image of the glue stick in our spirit. That's how we identify a noun, glue stick, and the image are linked with the agreement in the linguistic group. From now on, we will follow the way our ancestors give a name to a specific object with the noun. There are 4 objects, and we are going to identify an object with a sound that is not identified with the letters. There are 4 objects, and I will identify this with 111. And I will repeat these actions 111. 111. I repeat it 2 times to pick an item among the 4 items with the sound 111. The reason why I did not pronounce it noun with the noun cube is to understand the condition before the language is granted from V1. And we repeat it 2 times to identify this item is called with the sound 111. And I will ask you to choose an object 111. And then you may choose this one, this cube, with the sound 111. And that's the point when we are agreed to identify this item with the sound 111. This sound 111 becomes the noun to indicate this item, and we can say that the agreement, this item is agreed between us. After the one presents us the precious letters to memorize and write down the precious record for our descendants, we can identify this item with cube. This is the way that the one gifts us to communicate and the correct indication. We will study about the way that a word that is agreed in the linguistic group as the sound 111 is written down or recorded with the noun cube is applied in a clause to a sentence. And we will call the way as the grammar rules. Thank you for watching.